Hey guys, it's Kevin Correia of Team Correia Real Estate, just checking in here, going over a hot topic, something we've been hearing a lot about from people. Everybody has these crazy ideas that their neighbors and their friends and family tell them, and we're here to debunk those myths that you've been hearing that there's a foreclosure crisis coming. Guys, we are at literally the lowest we've ever seen foreclosures in history, probably over the last 30 years that they've been tracking them. In 2008, we're about 20 times less than the amount of foreclosures we had in 2008 when we did have a real foreclosure crisis due to fraudulent loans and improper loans that were being purchased by lenders that were doing unethical things because they were giving people loans they couldn't afford. So now the market's not like that. You cannot get those type of loans now. You can't do no income, no document loans. Those are gone right now. So don't think that foreclosure crisis is going to happen no matter what happens here, guys. They're saying the foreclosures are going to double. They use terms like this to make you think that there's a foreclosure crisis coming. Yeah, double, so we're down 20 times less. That means about 5% of what we saw in 08. So even if it doubles, we're at 10% of what we saw in 08. It's not a foreclosure crisis. I think it's about 20% less than the national foreclosure average over the last 30 years. So we're not even close to the average of foreclosures that we're used to because the market's so strong right now. People have so much equity in their homes that they're not going to walk away because they can sell them. Obviously, there's the random ones where people are disabled or pass away and they lose the house, and that's inevitable. But the average foreclosure is not going to happen because anybody who thinks about it is going to sell their home, take their equity, and leave. They're not going to walk away and lose $100,000, $40,000 in equity they have sitting in their home. So there's no chance of a foreclosure crisis coming. Don't listen to what you see on the news. Foreclosures may double. Yes, they went from 5% of what they were in 08 to 10% of what that was in 08. It's not even close to that fact to ever happening. At that time, the market was flooded with inventory, and then we got a huge amount of foreclosures, and that's why the market dropped so much. We have no inventory right now. We're selling almost double the amount of the properties that are listing every week, which means we have almost no active inventory on the market. Everything's selling within 7 to 14 days if it's priced right, which is huge. But make sure you don't get caught up in these stories or the news and the media because they give you data, but they don't give you accurate data. So reach out to a specialist like us. We'll go over this data with you, help you make that right decision, whether it's time to buy, sell, refinance, whatever it may be. We'll make sure we got your best interest in mind when we make that decision if it's time for you to make a move or not. Talk to you soon, everyone. Have a great night.